Doesn't seem like anything resolved. Doesn't seem like anything resolved. Doesn't seem like anything resolved. Today, the undisputed leader of the Republican Party had his lawyers meeting with New York prosecutors today, trying to head off what his own lawyers and multiple news organizations now say will be a set of criminal charges brought against the former president's business by New York prosecutors. The president already had his Trump University shut down by New York law enforcement. He then had his Trump Foundation, his Trump charity shut down by New York law enforcement. Now it looks like it's his core business. On Thursday, at the end of last week, Trump's lawyers met with prosecutors to try to talk them out of filing criminal charges against the Trump Organization. That apparently did not work. Today, they reportedly met again. The Washington Post reported over the weekend that prosecutors told Trump Organization lawyers that this meeting today would be their last chance. That if they couldn't persuade prosecutors today that they shouldn't bring charges, then the charges will go forward. Well, that meeting, in fact, happened today, and it doesn't seem like anything resolved.
Doesn't seem like anything resolved. That is Rachel Maddow's way of not telling you that the big news is that Donald Trump, after all this hoopla over months and months, of, oh, he's going to definitely be indicted. This is her way of telling you that the Cyrus Vance office in Manhattan is not going to indict President Donald Trump. And you don't have to believe me. You don't have to, and I'm not even going to cite some vicious, quote unquote, vicious right-wing source. No, let's go to Politico, right? Okay, so here it is. Right here, okay, Trump lawyer, and by the way, I'm going to focus in on this about, that it's his lawyer, not, okay. Trump lawyer, Manhattan DA won't charge former president. That means no indictment. Cy Vance's team plans to bring narrowly focused charges in its probe of the Trump Organization, Ron Fischetti claims. And this was written yesterday, June 28th. It came out 3:49 p.m. So far, nothing has contradicted what's in here. So let's go. Let's just pay attention. Remember what Rachel Maddow didn't tell you. I mean, she made all this thing about the Trump Organization. Okay, we'll get into that. Trump Organization is going to be in trouble. Yeah, the organization, and it's not really big trouble, but the big news is no Trump indictment. Okay, let's go. Manhattan District Attorney Cy Vance has indicated he does not currently plan to charge the Trump Organization with crimes related to allegations of hush money payments and real estate value manipulations, according to a personal lawyer for Donald Trump. So, the big things that they're talking about, not going to happen. Ronald Fischetti, a New York attorney who represents the former president, said on Monday that in a meeting last week, he asked Vance's team for details on charges they were considering. According to Fischetti, members of Vance's team said they were considering bringing charges against the Trump Organization and its individual employees related to failures to pay taxes on corporate benefits and perks. Yeah, on fringe benefits. God, you better hope your lawyer hasn't treated you to pizza, because you're going to have to file taxes on it. If you haven't, you could be in big trouble. Right. Yeah, right. Okay. It has been widely reported that those perks included cars and apartments and appear to only involve a small number of executives. I'm still trying to see, okay, if there was a crime here, where is Trump, Donald Trump himself? He was a nice employer. But what has this got to do with Donald Trump? Okay, we asked, is there anything else? Fischetti told Politico. They said no. It's crazy. That's all they had, he added. When asked if the meeting touched on allegations made by Trump's former lawyer, Michael Cohen, an adult film star and director, Stormy Daniels, Fischetti replied, nothing, not a word on that. Fischetti also said that Vance's team told him that they will not bring charges against Trump himself when the first indictment comes down. You got this? Will not bring charges against Trump himself. That's the big news. Trump won't be indicted. They just said, when this indictment comes down, he won't be charged. Our investigation is ongoing. Yeah, it's ongoing to Nowheresville. Okay, now here we go. This is actually what I'm about to show you now is the most important sentence in this entire article, because some of you are saying, well, that's Donald Trump's lawyer. He's spinning it. He's not telling the complete story on this. Well, guess what? Here's the most important sentence in the entire article, as far as I'm concerned. A spokesman for Vance's office declined to comment. So, in other words, Politico went after they heard from Donald Trump's lawyer. They went to Vance's office and, well, is this true? Is this true? Is it true he's not going to be indicted? They declined to comment. Believe me. Trust me, these are hardcore Democrats in the DA's office. You think if they were going to indict him that they would decline to comment? No, they're basically, this is a verification that what Donald Trump's lawyer just stated, what I read to you, is absolutely true, because no comment from Vance's office of hardcore Democrats. Vance's team has told lawyers from Trump they will proceed with charges unless persuaded otherwise today, according to the Washington Post. Fischetti told Politico expects charges to come this week or next. Yeah, Penny Ante, Mickey, really, how many people are in jail on not paying taxes on fringe benefits or paying less than they should be on fringe benefits? Okay, here it is. More from Trump's lawyer. It's like the Shakespeare play, Much Ado About Nothing, Fischetti added. This is so small that I can't believe I'm going to have to try a case like this. That's right. When was the last time? Was there ever a big case of somebody not paying the taxes on fringe benefits that you can remember? There's only one reason why this has even gone as far as it has. One reason only. They had to get Trump on anything. They brought in the tax, they got his tax returns for sure. They were slammed. They were in the end zone spiking the football. Yeah, we got him. No, they didn't get him. Nothing happened. Nothing turned up with the taxes. Then they were going to flip his CFO of his organization, Weisselberg, and he's going to flip. Hey, guess what? You can't flip if you got nothing to flip on. This whole thing is showing me all these investigations of Trump that go nowhere, that turn up nothing. This is showing us that Donald Trump is probably the most honest president we have ever had. This is what this is confirming, and what poor Rachel Maddow just can't face that. So she conveniently overlooked that there was no indictment of Trump. She couldn't bear to mention that. Anyway, let's see here. Vance, okay, finally here. Vance has spent years investigating. You got that? Years investigating the Trump organization and found nothing about Donald Trump. His team went to the Supreme Court to get authorization to seize Trump's tax returns. Nothing found, meaning the investigators know more than just about anyone about the former president's finances. Yeah, and what was the result? No indictment. The Washington Post reported last month that Vance's office convened a grand jury to decide whether or not to bring charges against the Trump organization or Trump himself. Well, they couldn't find a thing against Trump, so they're going after his organization on really pathetic penny ante charges. Like I say, and the only reason why was supposedly to flip Alan Weisselberg, his chief financial officer. But as I said, you can't flip if you got nothing to flip on. And it turns out Trump is probably the most honest president we have ever had since George Washington or Abraham Lincoln. Okay, I'll put them all together. They're the three most honest presidents we have ever had, and this confirms it. And this is what Rachel Maddow doing, going like, hurrah! They're going to indict maybe the Trump organization. Yeah, not Trump himself. That's the target, the Trump organization. So it's going nowhere. It's just hilarious how Rachel Maddow framed this.
Doesn't seem like anything resolved. Doesn't seem like anything resolved. Doesn't seem like anything resolved.